What's up, weight makers? It's me, Mommy Suna. Things are different again, I'm sorry. Welcome to MLM Memes and Makeup Monday in the new office zone, which is not set up yet, but I have my computer up here, so here we are. A rocking chair and a bassinet in the background. They're not gonna be there forever. I have to bring all my, shelves and stuff up here and decorate and then just, figure out a way I want to place my camera and stuff, but for the time being, this is what we're working with, so. Anyway, I'm feeling like an extra ogre today, so let's start putting makeup on my face. Actually, I got these things again. Not that they really do anything to get rid of my dark circles, which are genetic, by the way. And every time I don't say that, I get people posting comments like, oh my god, are you okay? I don't know which way I'm supposed to wear these. Yeah, this is how I wore them last time, I think, right? I don't know. Top post on the subreddit this week is a meme, and it's just titled Fitting.
No, I don't think it's unfair. I just got to work hard and someday I'm gonna own my own pyramid.
I feel like I have a lot of things to say about this, but I feel like it's just really obvious stuff that we all probably already know. I think the elephant in the room here is you kind of are a slave for your upline when you're in an MLM, of course. But hey, like the Huns always say, you can surpass your upline. How is it a pyramid scheme if I can surpass my upline? Well, Hun, that argument means absolutely nothing in the terms of pyramid schemes, but go off. I'm using the Christmas in New York palette by Too Faced today, by the way. I feel like this meme, isn't fair to the ancient Egyptians because, I think they were smarter than this. I don't think any of them were actually this dumb to think that, but somehow the Huns are this dumb to think the same way. Obviously, dynamics here are different, and I don't think we should be comparing the Huns to actual slavery, but I know it's just a meme. I'm probably thinking too far into it, but also my litter box is behind me, so I'm sorry. This is a temporary setup. Not to be blunt, but the poll at the end is really the cherry on top. Okay, this is 12 slides long, so I'm gonna have to do one by one here, kinda.
Okay, here goes nothing. I'm going to be blunt. How many of you have thought about my business but still skeptical?
First of all, it's funny when Huns have to admit to themselves that, yeah, people are skeptical about what I do. And they have to be able to admit to themselves that what they're doing is something that most people are I shouldn't do this.
What exactly do we do? It's called social selling. It is something you are already doing daily without realizing. When you recommend a movie, restaurant, a drink, etc., you genuinely love it and share it.
First of all, alright, social selling, social network marketing. Why do they keep coming up with new phrases for the same freaking thing? They've been doing that forever. But anyway, we've heard this excuse a bazillion times, the whole Starbucks excuse. Every time you take a picture of your Starbucks and you post it on your Instagram, you're not getting paid for it. Okay, well here's the difference, hun. Like they said here, it's oh, you genuinely love it, so you share it. Oh my god, I forgot how much I hate this eyeshadow. Blech. Why am I even using this palette? I don't know. At least 9 times out of 10. You were not a customer of Monet or It Works or whatever, and then just decided to start getting paid to sell it. It's no, you were approached to sell it, and you were sold the opportunity as, hey, you want to make extra money on the side? We all know that the distributor is the customer, right? I mean, we all know that by now. Most of the time, yeah, you're not a customer until you get signed up as a distributor, and then you just kind of make yourself love the products because you have something to gain from it, And there's a bazillion Huns out there who would say, oh my god, no, I do genuinely love these products, okay? And yeah, some MLM products are fine. We know they're not all shit. Comparing yourself to someone who is posting a picture of their Starbucks drink and being oh, you already do what I do. You're just not getting paid for it. Okay, fuck these. I'm having issues. What a disaster. But yeah, it's not really a fair comparison to make. Most people don't just monetize their lives like this. You're posting that picture of your Starbucks drink because you like Starbucks, not because you want to get paid for it,
Why does it cost money to join? It does not cost money to join. You are buying your own products. This is a business, not a job. Businesses cost money. Some startup costs start at a minimum of $10,000. If someone offers you an opportunity to start your own business for free, run.
What the fuck? This is so hypocritical. It doesn't cost money to join. You're buying your own products. They're forcing you to buy their own products. And usually they're a starter kit where, I mean, maybe there are some things that you can customize, but a lot of times it's just here's the starter kit. Now use this and start selling, bitch. So yeah, the money you're spending is contributed to the price of the products that you're getting in your starter kit, but this is a business, not a job. I mean, it's someone else's business. Someone else owns the business. business that you're paying all this money into. Who's up here? Hi, baby. You just want to hang out? Okay. Some startup costs start at a minimum of 10K. What are you referring to? Like people starting a legitimate business? I hate everything that is happening on my face right now. Oh my god. If someone offers you an opportunity to start your own business for free, run. You don't have to join an MLM to be able to start your own business for a cheap cost. And then in a lot of those cases, you know, it actually is your own business. You're not part of a fucking pyramid scheme where you're just like the last meme pointed out. You're essentially a slave to your upline. It's not your own business. Yeah, okay, like let's say you make freaking jewelry, if you make bracelets or something. You obviously need to spend money on like the cost of making the jewelry and the bracelets or whatever, but like I feel like that's different. Just being forced to buy a starter kit with a bunch of products is not the same thing as like buying material to make the shit you sell. Because in an MLM, you don't make any of the shit you sell. It's manufactured and you're the middleman. Your profits are going to someone else, you know, like to someone up higher above you, to essentially a boss. I don't know. I'm sorry to dwell on this, but it's just so stupid.
Are you trying to make money off of me? No, I am trying to make money with you. My passion is helping others. My goal is to help change your life. Period.
Oh, Jesus. All right. This is bullshit. Are you trying to make money off of me? Yep, that's exactly what it is. Because if you join under me, sweetie, I'm going to make money. That's what it is. It's not a matter of making money together. No. She is not profiting off of being your downline. You are profiting off of her being your downline. Your passion is not helping others. It's helping yourself.
Is it one of those pyramid schemes? You mean where all the people at the top make the money, take long vacations, fly on private jets and get all the stock options while the people at the bottom work the most for the least amount of money and get 2 weeks of vacation? No, that would be a corporate job.
Ugh, the corporate job argument. I hate it. I hate it so much. Let's go by these points here. All the people at the top make the money. Pyramid scheme 101, MLM 101. Point out any MLM where every single person is making money. Point it out, sweetie. And when I say every single person, I mean like at least making minimum wage. It doesn't exist. Take the long vacations. Oh, you mean like that trip that they incentivize you to work your ass off for every single year? Speaking of these trips, Pippi's taking a shit. That's great. I don't remember who posted it. It was a anti-MLM Instagram account that I follow. And apparently, and I think it was for Arbonne, but they were saying that in order to be even considered to win one of those yearly trips, you obviously have to recruit a bunch of people, whatever. Dude, nothing is working. Everything is this palette? Oh my god. It's such a train wreck. But you have to pay, like at the beginning of the year when they announce it, you have to pay to pretty much be considered by the end of the year. And I think it's like $40. So like that's how that's part of the way that Arbonne is able to fund these trips, is because all these people and probably everyone in Arbonne's like, oh, $40. And if I actually succeed this year, then I get to go on a cruise, blah, 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 blah. Like, hell yeah, here's $40, Arbonne. I had no idea that was happening. That was freaking news to me, honey. So, yeah, the vacation thing, at least like when CEOs go on vacation, they don't like brag about how their business is the reason why they're making so much money. Yeah, fly on private jets. We see the Huns do that all the time too. This is not specific to corporate jobs. I'm sorry, I mean pyramid schemes. It's the dumbest argument. Get all the stock options. I will say, because I worked for PetSmart for 10 years, over 10 years. Like halfway through my employment with them, they became a private company, so like they sold all their stocks. But I will tell you right now that as a very low-level employee, I and everyone else, everyone who worked there had stock options with PetSmart. Oh god, I don't remember what it was now, but like they had like matching, like if you bought a stock or something like that, they would give you another stock, something like that. I don't know. I never participated in it because at that time I was really young. I'm just gonna move on from my eyes. Maybe I'll come back to them later. This is so bad. And obviously I know that that's PetSmart, but the people at the top are not the only ones who get to own stock in the company in a lot of these companies, you know? And then as far as the 2 weeks of vacation shit, my tenure with PetSmart, I had 4 weeks of vacation. So no, but I mean, I realize that's a pretty good deal for a lot of people in a corporate job. When you're in an MLM, I mean, the argument can be made that you don't have vacation at all, because no matter what you're doing in your life, no matter like whatever money you're spending, whether it's a vacation or fucking McDonald's for dinner, you're working, you're posting shit on social media. Imagine monetizing your life that way. That is more than a full-time job. That is literally working every single moment you're alive. You go to a freaking funeral or a wedding or a birthday party or something, and you're trying to shill your products instead of just being a normal human being or having a pyramid scheme corporate job, whatever. You clock in and then you clock out and you just leave your work there and come back to it after the weekend or whatever. No, in MLMs, you don't get to clock in and clock out. Your life is now work. I am not necessarily a supporter of all things capitalism. I think a lot more people are benefiting from capitalism than they are from pyramid schemes. It does suck, don't get me wrong. I don't like the way our economy is in this country and a lot of other countries too, I guess. But this argument is just so stupid. I mean, even though our federal minimum wage could be much higher here in this country and people could be paid more fairly, at the end of the day, you're still gonna make more working at any corporate job than you would in a pyramid scheme. Like, point blank. They can't argue this shit. Like, we have the income disclosure statements, honey. We've seen them.
How long before I make money? I have the steps and tools for you to be successful. You also have an amazing team as a support system. However, you are determined your success. It is all up to you.
That didn't even answer the question at all. Basically, the answer is whenever you want to, hun. It's all up to you. What person would be like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for this MLM, but I don't want to make money with it yet? Especially like when they're selling to you this hard, you know? Going back to the pyramid scheme thing, the the corporate job pyramid scheme, does that line really work for them? I can't imagine that it does. I feel like most people would read what this girl wrote and be like, well, that's grasping at straws. That's really dumb. No one is like reading that being like, you know what? You're right, Karen. My job is fucking me over. I am involved in a pyramid scheme and you're clearly not. Anyway, sorry, what were we talking about here? Amazing team as your support system. Yeah, they're amazing as long as they're making money off of you. That's how it works. I have the steps and tools for you to be successful. Well, how successful are you, babe?
I've tried home business before, but I failed. Chalk it up as a learning experience. Perhaps it wasn't the right product or business for your lifestyle. What can you do different? Failing is okay. Quitting is not.
This line was kind of used on me when I joined Lime Life. I had this excuse. I remember this specifically. I was like, I was with Gold Canyon and like I didn't do well and I don't really want to do it again. And my upline was like, Savannah, you should be selling makeup. You should not be selling candles. That's not your personality, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know, maybe you're right. Like, yeah, that worked for me. That worked on me for sure. And I hate to admit that it did, but yeah, it did. But guess what? Even though, and I know I'm not really like doing a good job showing you my makeup skills right now, because fuck. But yeah, despite the fact that I happen to know that I am better at makeup than 99% of the people I was working beside in Lime Life, I still failed. And basically what she's saying here is, okay, well maybe selling makeup wasn't for you. Then what is? What, you want me to go all holistic and start living an essential oil life? Like, what? I don't even know what company this chick is for, but anyway. Quitting is okay if it's what's best for you, and usually what's best for someone is to not be losing money. Yeah, I mean, failure is okay too, but like quitting when it's what's best for you, it's like if you're running a marathon and you like break your leg and then like also have a heart attack and like, I don't know, I'm just like throwing in some of the dumbest shit I can think of, and you're like, no, quitting is not okay. No, at that point it is okay. You need to go to the hospital. Like, you know what I'm saying though? Like, I feel like this is just so dumb.
My friend said it won't work. Your friend does not pay your bills. Therefore, he or she does not get an opinion. We've been in business for 6 years. Open in 5 countries and a billion-dollar company. The question is not whether it works.
No, you're right. Your friend doesn't pay your bills, but they want to make sure that you're still continuing to be able to pay your bills in the future, and they're just looking out for you. And it's not a matter of opinion. It won't work is not an opinion. Well, I mean, I guess you could say it's an opinion, but it's based off of factual information. It won't work because, and then being like, here's the income disclosure statement, here's whatever, here's all this stuff. Yeah, I think that's a pretty genuine opinion to hold. Like, this person is just like, don't listen to your friend and her facts, she doesn't pay your bills. So why would you listen to her? Being in business for 6 years, open in 5 countries, $1 billion company does not mean it works. It's kind of a straw man argument there, isn't it?
Can I give it a try for a few months, give it my all and see how I do? Absolutely. If you decide this isn't for you, you're never tied to a contract. I will say this. It is a business, not a job. Business takes heart, soul, determination and discipline. Big things come from being passionate about the products and never giving up.
This is interesting because they keep repeating the whole, this is a business, not a job. Business takes heart, soul, determination, and discipline. Okay, but why do they push so hard for this, though? It's like, not everyone wants to own their own business. Not everyone would be good at owning their own business. So why are they trying to, like, convert every single person in their entire freaking life all the freaking time? If this is a business and not a job, well, not everyone is cut out for that, you know? Okay, well, let's look at it this way. I mean, not every single person in the universe can own their own business. You know, like, you have to have employees. You have to have, I mean, I guess not in every business, but like, there's got to be people to fill other roles, you know? This is essentially saying like, okay, well, if you are one of those people who can't own your own business, then you have no heart or soul or determination. No, those people are perfectly capable of having heart and soul and determination, whatever, but maybe their heart and soul is just somewhere else. Why is that so hard to understand? And also never giving up. I mean, it goes back to the whole, like, sometimes it's what's best for you is to give up. Putting it in those terms makes it sound like you're a weakling or something, but you should never feel ashamed for doing what's best for you.
Now the question is, does your shampoo, skincare or wellness products pay you? Is it vegan, cruelty-free and customized for you? Do you need another source of income? Do you want more time freedom? Do you want to be surrounded by empowering men and women? Whether it is an extra $500 or $10,000, it's up to you.
This must be from Monate. No, it's not up to you. We should know this by now. The system does not work for everybody. Of course, anyone who is presented with, hey, start today, you can start making money today, you can finally get out of debt, you can do all these things. Like, that's an appealing thing to a lot of people. Probably most people. If it was something that worked, don't you think we would all be doing it? Oh my god. No, bitch. It does not work. That extra income is gonna be Karen's extra income, your upline's extra income. Because you are going to be pressured into spending money every single month and never give up. Only weaklings with no heart or determination give up. It's just so sick.
When you are ready to formulate your own opinion on this journey and these products, you're getting your own website, marketing materials and all the free resources. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Oh dude, nothing changes if nothing changes. I did like a reaction video to some girl who kept saying this. I wonder if it's the same girl. Probably is, because I think she was a Monate distributor. When you are ready to formulate your own opinion on this journey, like, you don't have to be part of the company to formulate your own opinion on MLMs. Look at the facts provided, dude. You don't have to sign your life away to losing money, you know? Free resources, well, it's not free if you have to pay into it, right? That's just dumb. Oh god, oh god. What else can you say, Karen? She really pulled out all the stops on that one, didn't she? This was gonna be her moment. She's like, there's no way people can say no to this. Well, seems like they still did. So what else you got? Give us another sales pitch. What else can you say? You're showing off your supposed success. You're doing all you can to make people envious of your lifestyle. You're taking out all the classic hunt arguments that I think I've ever heard. And guess what? 100% of your followers still don't want to fucking join you. What does that say? Damn, that was a long post, but like, I mean, we had a post like this last week too, where it took up like half the video. I like when that happens though, because it kind of forces me to like analyze stuff on the spot, and I like that. This took me 20 minutes plus a headache to write, but someone had to say it. Please keep your MLMs out of my DMs. It's cute. I see people do those like special fonts on Instagram, and I have no idea how to do that. I mean, I could probably just look it up, but like, like when you're doing like an Instagram caption and you're changing your fonts around like that, you know what I'm talking about? Obviously, you know what I'm talking about. It's right in front of our faces. God, that really makes me feel like I'm just falling off the deep end of technology. I'm old. Anyway, looks good, looks great. Cutco! Join Cutco to keep your man. Ew. I'm sure he broke up with me because I'm ugly.
Oh no, don't say that. You're beautiful. He broke up with you because you don't have good knives.
Don't get dumped, get Cutco. LOL.
Oh, Jesus. Take the wheel? When taken out of context, that's kind of scary too, right? Why do you require your significant other to have good knives, sir? That's scary. Oh, they're just talking about an MLM? Okay. Still scary! Also pretty fucking insensitive. Yep, pretty sure Cutco is not going to save any fucking relationship. Facebook providing some truth for once. What? There's a strong correlation between my pyramid scheme pals and the ones who don't believe in the vaccine or COVID. So you'll happily flog weird juice drinks meant to get rid of toxins to make cult leaders rich, but you won't trust a vaccine produced by scientists and medical professionals. Yeah, sign me up for 2 boxes of juice, you geniuses. Dude, okay, as far as the COVID vaccine goes, not to get political or anything, I'm not trying to get political, so I'm not gonna like shit on anyone's guy, but specifically people who support the current president of the United States want to call the vaccine the Trump vaccine. And a lot of people on the left are kind of mad about it because, well, obviously Donald Trump didn't make the vaccine himself, blah, blah, blah. Here's what I say to that. I think we should just fucking let him have it. It doesn't matter what we fucking call it. I think we need to just let them call it that. If that means that more people are going to take it. I really truly believe that more people will take the vaccine if we call it that, because there are plenty of people who will take it. You can call it the poo-poo pee-pee vaccine and I'll still take it. I don't care what it's called. I just care that people are taking it and we get out of this, oh shit, and we get out of this freaking mess we're in right now worldwide, you know? So let them call it fucking whatever they want, dude, as long as they're gonna take it. Anyway, a lot of people just don't trust the fucking government, man. FDA approval, that kind of shit doesn't matter to these people, but they'll drink some fucking Jilly juice, you know? I've never understood it either. No, keep your big pharma away from me and let me have my fermented cabbage juice. Like, ew. I wasn't gonna do a winged eyeliner today, but I ended up having to because I really royally screwed that up. Same thing. It's like, oh, a vaccine to get rid of a fake virus? And then it's like, oh, Donald Trump made this? Oh, this was Donald Trump's vaccine? Oh shit. If my Lord and Savior Donald Trump says that I should be taking this, then I guess I should. They won't wear a mask, but they'll take the Trump vaccine. I guarantee it. Ooh, a rant. A shocking realization years after the death of my stepmother. Oh no. I hope this isn't sad. My stepmom, who was with my dad for 14 years, basically a mother to me, passed 2.5 years ago to breast cancer that spread to her bones and liver. She was very health conscious and had celiac, so she was very careful about what she ate and liked essential oils and natural remedies. She was basically a hippie. She went through chemo and radiation, and before what layman's have so delicately named chemo brain took hold, she never believed that natural remedies could cure her, but did believe that they could help ease the devastating side effects of cancer. When the cancer kept spreading and the chemo and radiation stopped working, she became desperate. After she passed away, I inherited some of her stuff, mostly clothes, some paintings she made, and photos she'd taken. She was also an amazing artist and photographer. Some of her vegan makeup, shoes, incense, and of course, essential oils. Now, when she passed, I knew about MLMs, but didn't know that doTERRA was one. I'd been under the impression, just as she had, that doTERRA was just a really upscale, natural, organic brand of essential oil. In the box of oils, I found peppermint capsules, cloven citrus, On Guard, and frankincense. I looked the prices up online and was impressed that she'd been able to afford them. The frankincense alone is almost $100. I asked my dad where she bought them because I wanted to get some for myself because they smelled good. I still didn't know it was an MLM at this time. And he told me that one of her best friends sold them to her. 2 weeks ago, I was watching an old Savannah Marie video where she was talking about doTERRA, and that's how I learned that they were an MLM. Still, it hadn't occurred to me exactly why my mother had these oils. Last night, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I googled health claims for each oil. Peppermint treats stomach upset. Cloven citrus, anti-cancer. On Guard, anti-cancer. Frankincense cures cancer. One of my mother's best friends sold her these oils knowing she was dying, knowing that traditional medicine had failed her, knowing she was scared and desperate. Someone she loved tricked her to line their own pockets. I don't have the nerve to ask my father who sold it to her, but I don't think it would matter much anymore. The damage is done. I could be sick just thinking about it. Oh my god. You guys know how I feel about essential oils. I have talked about them on this channel so freaking much, and especially the doTERRA situation. I think I probably do my best at kind of describing a lot of like the health claims of essential oils and stuff in my video where I reviewed the first episode of that Unwell Netflix series, because I really kind of went in and like I even looked at like some studies and stuff, and like anyway, yeah, but there's a family profiled on that show, shit, and I can't even remember what they are, but it's like some doctor. Oh, Dr. Z, that's who it was. They weren't with doTERRA, but they were just like essential oil fanatics. I don't know where they got their essential oils from or whatever, but he was making like supposedly millions of dollars off of this essential oil blog. And yeah, he was going off on the episode about, I've seen essential oils cure cancer and all this shit, like with no evidence to back it up. He's like, I've seen the studies. I've seen the medical cases. I'm just like, okay, yeah, have you? You're a chiropractor. And not only him, though. There's a doTERRA distributor that they profile on that show as well, who literally says that, you know, she used to have a brain tumor, or, you know, she suffered from brain cancer as a teenager, which obviously is really sad and that's upsetting, and, you know, no one likes to hear stories like that. But yeah, she literally says that her cancer was cured by using doTERRA, and that's disgusting. I got a new set of magnetic eyelashes today that I'm gonna use. I got them off Amazon, nothing special. They were like, this whole set was like $13 or something. You guys are always asking where I get my magnetic lashes. I needed to buy new ones. Anyway, so this is really upsetting. Yeah, I mean, we've heard kind of all of this here, haven't we? You know, peppermint treats upset stomach. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm 8 months pregnant. During the first trimester, they tell you like, oh, you can drink like peppermint teas or like suck on peppermint candies or something like that to ease morning sickness. There is some science behind that. However, like, y'all, peppermint essential oil is so, I mean, she said peppermint capsules though, right? Okay, yeah, she did. So I'm assuming that they were probably diluted, but dude, peppermint essential oil is, let's just say I got it in my eye one time and it was the worst experience of my life. Also, I put like literally 1 drop of it into my bath water one time, an entire bathtub full of water with 1 drop of peppermint oil in it. My whole body felt like it was freezing. That shit is so potent. The idea of ingesting anything with peppermint oil in it at all is so scary to me. Just knowing like my experience with it, you should not be consuming that. That is way too concentrated and potent. Okay, the one thing about magnetic eyelashes is that the eyeliner you have to put on, which is what I was putting on earlier, it's a weird consistency or texture or whatever. I don't know what you'd call it. It clumps up your eyelashes like really hardcore if you're not careful. And obviously I was not careful, so this is being really annoying, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, clove and citrus, on guard and frankincense. Those are the ones you always hear about with cancer and shit. Anyway, I mean, it can go one of 2 ways. Either the friend was like actually brainwashed into thinking that she was helping her best friend, or she was a con artist being a terrible fucking human being. Now, it's hard to know exactly which one that is because we don't know the person, but I think a lot of people are actually drinking the Kool-Aid so fucking hard that they do start to believe this stuff. But anyway, since this person's a viewer of my channel, hi, I'm really sorry to hear about that. I mean, that has to be something that's like really hard to be able to admit to yourself, but yeah. I mean, I want to give your mom's friend the benefit of the doubt and say that she was just brainwashed into believing she was helping your mom. Maybe she's just one of those people who doesn't really realize that like doTERRA is not the answer as far as essential oils go, because we do have to admit to ourselves that brainwashing is a really big thing in MLMs too. So I want to believe that in situations like this, like she wasn't just being like, ooh, my best friend has cancer, time to make some money, you know. But obviously I'm not in that situation, so I don't know, but I mean, I'm really sorry that you're going through that because that is the worst. Okay, well, I still have to do my lipstick, but I think that's a good place to end this episode. Let me throw some lipstick on real fast. Man, today was just one of those like really bad makeup days. I know we've all had them. Like, these eyelashes are gorgeous, but the eyeliner it came with is like not as magnetic as I need it to be. But damn, you know, in certain lights it doesn't look bad, but for a while there I was scared. I think now is a good time to thank my patrons. The biggest thank you in the whole wide world goes to Amanda McMahon, Anxiety for Days, Corey Allison, Turd Ferguson, Yesenia Rivera, Katrina Rosemerick, Elizabeth Wyatt, Karina Winman, Maria Burchett, Meredith Nakata, Molly Wasilewski, Rach J, April Lindblom, Boris Geller, Clark Grace, Daniel Urena, E. Higgins, Erica Louder Craddock, Evan Adler, Eve Blondo, Hey Felicia 93, JP Regino Schaefer, Justin Kelsey, Kelly Creffield, Kim Cartwright, Laura Lynn Martin, Maddie Darley, Rachel McHenry, Tuesday the 13th, and Cat Loves Things and Stuff, and to the rest of my fabulous patrons. And even if you're not a patron and you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Thanks for putting up with whatever is going on my face today. I know it was probably really hard to watch. Trust me, it was hard for me to watch myself in the mirror too. It might be a few weeks of bearing with me on the setup here. Obviously, things are not done, but we'll get there, I think. So, and I'll keep you guys updated on when I'm opening baby presents and stuff like that. We still have stuff to move up here, and like this rocking chair is going back down there, so I don't even know why it's up here. Yeah, we still have a lot of organizing to do before I'm ready to start opening all those things, but we will. I'll keep you updated. Other than that, keep making waves, babes, and I will smell you guys later. Mommy Tsunami out.